Hi, Margaret and Lee and Dennis and Norm. It's John Majo making this video at 3:30 in the morning on Friday morning in the business district of the near part of Boca del Rio. It gets more affluent the further you go up, but there's an OXXO store right over there. There's a Soriana store over there. I spent a lot of time parked in that parking lot back in February. I just spent a lot of keystrokes telling the story of today. I think it'll be more satisfying if I tell it into a video. I need to tell the story to work through some of the trauma. There's a little trauma alert, nothing graphic, no blood and guts. It might be more fun for you, and I won't have to correct all the voice to text typos. Might be longer. I've been saying for a couple of days that I could not, beyond Wednesday night, yesterday night, I could not stay in the hotel another night and still have money left over to rent Roxana's apartment at $3,000 a month and $3,000 deposit. So, and she's been real squirrely about getting back to me. At first she was all helpful and forthcoming. Now for a couple days she's been saying, I'm coming, and it's the last I hear from her. So yesterday morning I said to her, I can't stay at the hotel again tonight. If I can't get into that apartment tonight, I either need to crash in your living room or I'll sleep on the beach, which is what I ended up doing because I never heard back from her. I had successfully, Lee had broken up my money into smaller increments because the Coppel system was still down, and OXXO doesn't handle more than about 100 pesos, $100 very well. So there's like $600 and one $50. I did successfully cash 3 of the larger ones today, no problem, because and I've only discovered recently that in the OXXO system, as opposed to Coppel, if you look at the cash register, you can see exactly what they're entering. And I've really got it down as to how to coach them. So we knocked those flat pretty easy now. So I collected 3 of them. It did occur to me that there would be some vulnerability of having money on the beach, but I didn't know what else to do. I'm going to have to hit every OXXO I could. And I really felt safe about sleeping on the beach. Erroneously, it turns out. So the beach right there by the Hotel Mara Tierra is tiny and probably more patrolled. I figured the one up here in Boca del Rio, Playa La Bamba, is a great beach, big, very quiet. Only tourists and vacationers even bother to walk that beach. The affluent locals could care less. They just want to bicycle and rollerblade and run down the seawall and show off their fancy clothes and fancy headphones. I mean, honestly, they're terrible. Overall, there are exceptions. So I came up here, and I have good friends at the Punta Azul restaurant, which is right next to Playa La Bamba. And I was waiting for a bus, 9 pesos, and then I realized I don't think the buses go exactly by there, and they don't. They swing way wide around it. So I grabbed a taxi for 100 pesos. Got there, my friend Luis was not there, but 2 staff who knew me well and treated me like a welcome guest. And I just bought a couple cheap things and sat out on the patio working with my videos and feeling pretty good about the whole thing. Getting tired. So they closed at 9:30 and I went down to the beach. I'm wearing the same shoes, the only shoes I've had for however long it's been since my car got stolen, a couple weeks now, and they never fit me well, and so I'm really hobbled and it hurts to walk. But on the beach I could take them off, so that was great. And I pretty quickly fell asleep just with my little bag rolled up. That's all it took. Woke up about an hour later needing to pee. Getting up off the beach is a challenge for me in the best of times. As I was struggling to get up, a flashlight panned across the beach. I said, "Jiggers, it's the cops. They're coming to clear the beach." I laid down flat. Whoever it was never saw me. So I got up and made a pretty upbeat video about this is working out good. I'm right across from Isla Sacrificios, which I talked about so much. You can see the whatever they call those lights, lighthouse. About a half hour after I did that, two guys with guns on their hips show up. No AK-47s, which was kind of suspicious because almost all cops are wearing those as standard issue. Never saw badges. They may have had them. They didn't speak English except the word money. And they ransacked all my orange bags, that big bag. This, of course, is the bag that had the money, but it was in a small pocket, and the guy missed it the first 2 times through. But then he found it the 3rd time through, grabbed it all, which was 3 times 1,700 pesos minus a couple $100. Yeah. He said, "Thank you," and they split. Now, it's not like an Orizaba thing where I can turn them in because I sure didn't see a badge, could not recognize them in a lineup, don't even know for sure that they're cops. So that was pretty discouraging, and I no longer felt safe being on the beach. So I've been walking for 3 hours, probably the 3 Oxos along through here. Some Oxos stay open all night. The others just sell you things through the window, and they're not likely to do a MoneyGram. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. If today in the morning I manage to catch all 3 MoneyGrams, I will have just a little over the 6,000 pesos it would take to rent Roxana's apartment. I don't think she's in this mix at all anymore because I don't know whether she got hacked or whether she's turned criminal on me, which would really, really surprise me. But I sent her 1,500 pesos to take the bus back, and it's the last I've heard, really, from her. So tomorrow morning is Facebook Marketplace. Norm did a search of there when he was talking to me and said there's a lot of cheap places on there. I might score something even cheaper, but I can't go back in the hotel. It's too expensive, and kind of over the romance of sleeping on the beach. That's it in a nutshell. My spirits are okay. I'm really exhausted. The night I walked all night up in Orizaba, 4 o'clock in the morning is when I hit a wall, and I'm kind of hitting it now. I'm physically exhausted. If I could cash a MoneyGram, I could get a Coke, and that would lift my spirits. Yeah. Have a Coke and a smile and a smoke. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Thanks.